Good morning, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Holly Hauk.
And I'm Josh Hauser. Today is Tuesday, February 7th, and this is RT Today, brought to you by
the D.B. Cannon Studio of Dance, Middletown's home for dancers.
This month is Black History Month. Harriet Tubman, a freedom seeker, Underground Railroad conductor, abolitionist, suffragist, human rights activist, and one of Maryland's most famous daughters, was born around 1822 in Dorchester County, on Maryland's eastern shore. The middle child of 9 enslaved siblings, Harriet Tubman was raised by parents who struggled against great odds to keep their family together. She overcame a severe disability, maturing into an expert hunter, lumberjack, and field worker, skills intrinsically important to her success later in life as a conductor on the Underground Railroad. Tubman escaped to Philadelphia in 1849, once free. She became an Underground Railroad operator, a secret network of people, places, and routes that provided shelter and assistance to escaping slaves. She courageously returned to Maryland at least 13 times over the course of a decade to rescue her parents, brothers, family members, and friends, guiding them safely to freedom. By 1860, Tubman had earned the nickname Moses for liberating so many people enslaved at great risk to her own life. Deeply admired by abolitionists in the North, Tubman became a trusted friend and advisor to many, which earned her a role in the Union Army as a scout, spy, nurse, and confidante of the generals. After the Civil War, she moved to Auburn, New York, where she turned her attention to the plight of the needy, opening her home as a sanctuary for the elderly and ill and those with disabilities. Even before the Civil War, she was fighting for the rights of women, people of color, the disabled, and the aged. She became more active with time. She went on to open a nursing home for African Americans on her property in New York. She continued to advocate for women's rights until her death in 1913. By then, Tubman had become the subject of numerous articles, recollections, and an autobiography. Tubman's passion was to serve others, fight oppression, and make a difference in the world, all ideals that are celebrated along the Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad Byway, located in Dorchester County, Maryland. Happy birthday today to Isaiah Venegas, Killian Stair, and Anna Lightfield. Let's go to Holly Hauk with a wrap-up of today's headlines.
Thanks, Josh. In news, following yesterday's earthquake in Turkey and Syria, Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan declared a 3-month-long state of emergency, with the death toll rising to over 5,000. In entertainment, Stranger Things star Finn Wolfhard may have hinted when the final season will premiere. In an interview, he hinted that he will be 22 years old when the next season comes out. He's currently 20 years old, so expect Stranger Things Season 5 to premiere sometime in 2025. In sports, Tom Brady announced that he will be starting broadcasting career with Fox in the 2024 season. He signed a 10-year deal worth $375 million with Fox last May to start whenever he decided to quit playing for good. But Brady doesn't want to rush into announcing it. That's a wrap. Let's go to Josh Hauser with today's announcements.
Thanks, Holly. This is a reminder that Club Photo Day is tomorrow, February 8th. During Night's Quest today, you should be receiving your appointment slips for each of your clubs. Please remember to bring those with you to each of your scheduled photos tomorrow. If you did not receive any slips or are missing one, simply come to your club photo at the scheduled time and we will verify your membership at that time. Please try to arrive 5 minutes early for your photo. Remember, it is not your job or your teacher's job to tell you your photo schedule. Please check the posted schedules on the auditorium doors. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Cady today in room 312 or tomorrow in the auditorium. Have you ever been to Mexico? There's an opportunity to visit with the school. Here's an informational video about it.
Hi, my name is Senora Masota, and in case you missed our last video, we're taking students on a 10-day tour, all-inclusive, to Mexico next summer. If you're interested, you should come to our interest meeting on Thursday, February 9 at 6 p.m. on Google Meet. But you want to hurry and sign up because only the first 12 people to sign up before March 2nd will get a discounted price. So I showed you where we're going in the beginning of our trip, but here's where we're going next. On the Yucatan Peninsula, we're going to be going to the beach, going to see a bunch of animals, do a bike tour, kayak tour, visit a school so you can see what kids your own age do on a daily basis, and then go to Chichen Itza, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world. So I hope to see you on Thursday.
In sports, tonight there's a varsity wrestling match at home. Go Knights. That's all the announcements for today. Let's take a look at today's weather.
Thanks, Josh. Today's temps will be in the high 40s and low 50s, with winds peaking around 10 miles per hour, continuing the trend from yesterday. That's all for weather. I'm Chris Whitehead. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks for watching. You can find more content on mhsroundtable.com, or you can download our app, Student News Source, for access to our articles, videos, and podcasts. I'm Holly Hauk.
And I'm Josh Hauser. Make sure to stay tuned for this final thought.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Dotson, and here's something to think about. Fortune favors the bold.